Alright, now we're getting on to, gonna go ahead and finish this one, and then I'm going to show you an even easier one, because all of these ones I already had cut out and pre-inked prior to starting the video, just for the sake of time, because if I had, you guys sitting here watching me ink the edges or cut it out with my trimmer or scissors or whatever, and then I obviously did border punching and that type of thing. You guys didn't need to see all that to know that that's what I did. So, for the sake of time, I did kind of cut some of that out. Dear courageous girl. And Mod Podge over that. And here's the "You Are Amazing" that we're going to put on the back, on the bottom. Okay. And I would encourage any of you, as you're going along, is to try to kind of get it exactly how you want it before you assemble it. So, like if I had decided I wanted to paint on anything, I probably would have painted it before I adhered it together like this. Okay? And just because, you can paint on top of this Mod Podge, but you're going to have to keep putting layers and layers and layers of Mod Podge on top of one another in order to get that kind of completed look. Okay, so there are those two truth cards. Fast, simple, easy. Okay, now I'm going to do one more because I had to start a second video, so I might as well just show it. And this one that I'm going to show you now is probably the most basic way you will ever have a truth card go. And I'm going to start from the beginning. I'm not going to do any inking or anything. This is basically just scrap pieces of paper that I have right here. Okay, so this is, where'd my card go? Where's that piece of chipboard I showed you guys? Oh, here it is. So here's my chipboard. I'm not going to do anything to it. I just had a piece of this piece of paper in my scraps, okay, and I really like that paper, so what I did was I just cut it down with this exact same size as a card, and I'm going to Mod Podge that on, and that's going to be the base of my, if you don't want to do painting or anything like that, which is fine. This is going to be just as cute. So you can do them with just paper, or you can do them with painting if you want to get real artsy with it. It's just totally up to you what you like and what you want to do. And this one I'm not inking anything, I'm just straight up cutting it, applying it. And then going from there. Okay, so you put it down on the Mod Podge. You want to smooth it out. The thing with Mod Podge is you want to make sure there's no air bubbles in between the layers too. So anytime you see anything bubbling up, I would have a scraper or, something, a ruler or whatever you have that you could scrape that across. I have like 4 scrapers, and the only one I could find tonight for some reason is this behemoth one. It looks like this. So I'm just going to, just for the sake of demonstration, if you have bubbles in your paper, you would just kind of scrape it. You could use a ruler, you could use whatever, flat, even, so you could use an old credit card, whatever, just to kind of scrape the bubbles out. Alright, so there's that. My next layer is going to be this, which is just, actually, I don't even know what this is. It's a piece of, it's a packaging of something. I don't even know what. But I just liked it. It was going to cut back some of that crazy background noise that I put on there. Those flowers are a little busy. So I'm going to put this down as a mat for my next piece. Okay. So that's going to go right there. Hopefully. Now this is a shiny, slick one, and it's almost kind of like chipboard itself, so I don't know. This might need a little extra Mod Podge. Yeah, that's curling up. So, let's see. And that one's going to go on top of that. I'm just going to keep going with that. I think I need to put more under it. and I will do that. I scraped all the Mod Podge off the bottom of that bottom layer, and I didn't put enough on this one. I feel like my hand is right in the way. I'm so sorry. I don't know what other angle to do this in. I can do it like this too. There. See how that's curling up? Like I need to figure out a way to make it so that doesn't come up. And I also gotta slide this piece of paper. What I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to let this go ahead and dry, and when it's dry, I'm probably going to just go in there with some E6000 and go under that. Okay, so this is my sentiment, is Dear Courageous Girl. I'm going to put that right up here. And I think these girls must be so courageous to go through something like that and then to come out to their side and try, you know, to work towards being independent and strong. It's amazing. So that is that one done. I mean, how fast and easy was that? On the back of this one, obviously there's not going to be that piece of paper that I put on the other two. So what I'm planning on doing, I mean, I have more of that, so I could put that on the back. But another, if you want an even simpler way to do it, would be, I have like a ton of these snap labels. Like I might just slap one of those on the back, the bigger ones on the back, and just write my message straight on that. I mean, that would be even easier. So like that, I've done 3 truth cards, okay, just that fast. So they are not difficult. They're not. And they're, I mean, they can be really, really artsy and really amazing if you want to put in the time and, you know, get creative with them. It's definitely an opportunity for being artistic, which I would encourage you to do if you are so inclined. And I have 2 more over here that I did last night that look like this. Okay. And those 2 are finished, so I'm back up to 5 now that I've completed in the last day or 2. I filmed those top 2 too, but I found that I was being a little overboard, so I wanted to be as simple as possible because I want as many of you guys as I can get to make some of these truth cards for because it's a great cause, and B, because I'm going to be having a giveaway that's going to be tied to this project. So hopefully you guys will participate, and it's going to be a pretty big prize. Well, I mean, not huge, but it's going to be hopefully motivation enough to do some of these. So that is my tutorial for the truth cards and how to Mod Podge, and I would encourage you guys to go down and download that PDF, take a look at it, see how easy it is, see how simple it is to be, and I think these are really cute. You know, I'm proud of all 5 of these to send. This one, obviously, I'm kind of an inker and a doodler, so this one was pretty simple for me. So I'll probably decorate it up some more when it gets dried. But, you know, this would be perfectly acceptable. I mean, that's cute. You know, you could put another one of the sentences down at the bottom or whatever. Or some prima flowers or whatever, as long as they're not huge and bulky. They have to be the flat kind. Stickles, I'm going to stickle up probably all of them. You can see stickles on this one up here. And this one also has washi tape and, you know, some mini markets. So that's the one I did yesterday. And then this one. And they're the same process. I mean, it was all the same process. But see how that finish kind of looks painted? And that's what Mod Podge is going to do. It's going to seal all that in, and it's going to have that painted look. Like, I don't have to worry about this washi coming up. That washi's not going anywhere. Same with these flower punches. I mean, they are adhered. They're not going anywhere. So that's what truth cards are, and that's how simple it is to make them, quick and easy. So go download the PDF and give me any feedback that you have, or ideas or suggestions for how I can make my truth cards cuter, because I'm still going to keep doing them. I'm going to keep doing them because she's going to need more, and it's the least I can do, right? When somebody sends a call out like that to the crafting community, I think, you know, it's definitely the least I can do. It's easy, and I think they're fun. They're like little tiny pieces of art, you know? They're like little tiny art journal pages, and that's what you can look at them at. Like, if you do an art journal and you paint in yours, do little paintings. You don't have to take her clip art here that she provided in a PDF. Just paint a picture, paint a whatever. Just make sure you put on some sort of message. And I think that those would be very well received. So I hope you guys learned something tonight about Mod Podge or layering or stamping or just generally making truth cards. And I do appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you guys have a great week. Bye!